Sure.
But what has been, when I look at you, your face lights up when you talk about this. You can just tell that it's so important to you. Do you have, like, I know you probably have plenty of them, but your most memorable moment?
Wow. There's been a lot of them because we have a lot of sites and we're feeding thousands of kids every day. Oh my goodness.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one. I mean, we've seen some almost tragic situations where kids are hurrying up and trying to get to a site to eat.
Sure.
You know, and then we've seen some situations where, you know, the kids come up and they, like, maybe one of the volunteers or someone serving the meals at a particular site, and they come up and they give them a big hug and they just kind of look at them and it's like, wow. You know, even right down to the child that wants to take that fresh fruit or something and stick it in their pocket or kind of hide it, and then they come back and they say, oh, I didn't get that fresh fruit, or I didn't get that apple, or I didn't get that banana. They really did get it when they were served. It's just they're wanting to take something home for later. Now that can kind of break your heart a little bit.
Yeah.
But wow, I don't even know where to start.
Well, you've had a lot. I'm sure a lot of them.
Huge amount. We had one moment. We wish we could have captured this on tape or a movie. This happened 2 summers ago. I think, where were we? Oh, I know. We were at Gunkel Park. It was 7 o'clock at night. And it started to pour down rain. Well, our volunteer servers had the van, had the hatch up, getting ready to serve the children, and it just started pouring. These kids, not one left. They stood in that rain, and then when they came up, our volunteers were actually kind of dumping the plate because of the water that was pouring on them, and then feeding these kids. And so, you know, that was, you know, it's a testimony from these kids, these innocent children, that I'm not leaving because I know this is my one meal for the day.
Sure.
I'm not leaving,
Sure.
you know. So, you know, there's a lot of stories, but and there's some funny ones too.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure there are. Oh.
But we do enjoy it. It sometimes can be really tough,
Sure.
you know. But at the end of the day, we're kind of happy.
I'm sure.
It's neat to see a
fulfilling.
child get. Oh my goodness! It's really neat to see a child get a really healthy meal.
Sure.
And then what's really awesome is, you know, we collaborate with so many different people that we can get these kids in an educational atmosphere. And sometimes, you know, where you're feeding these kids kiwi, or if you take a kiwi and cut it up, they're sitting there looking at it. What is this?
Aww.
This is kiwi. And then the first time they, you know, kids love kiwi, you know. And so we can have a lot of fun at this.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to take a break right now. Stay tuned. You're watching the Warren Thomas Communications and Collaboration Show with Feed Lucas County, Inc. and their partners. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When doing home improvement, why would you pay more than you have to? At the Big Ugly Warehouse, we don't have expensive floors and 35-apron teenagers running around, but we do have all the things you'll find at your larger home improvement stores, with none of the overhead that causes you to pay more. Hot tubs at prices far below other stores, kitchen counters, bathroom cabinetry, and lighting. Not to mention hundreds and hundreds of windows in stock and priced far below any competitor. At Big Ugly Warehouse, we've got the same brands, and you are going to save hundreds of dollars. A Big Ugly Warehouse means beautiful little prices.
While checking off items on your home childproofing list, remember your windows. There are a few easy ways to reduce the risk of injury around window areas. First, position furniture away from window areas in order to restrict access to window covering cords, minimize the risk of falling through the window, and reduce the risk of injury from broken glass. For homes where children are present, Budget Blinds recommends cordless window coverings like shutters, roller shades with cordless operation or motorization, and cordless cellular shades.
Are you a senior who enjoys having fun and making new friends? Do you have a loved one in need of care while you work? Precious Places Adult Daycare is dedicated to providing quality care, support, and services to medically fragile, aged, and/or disabled adults. Precious Places offers activities that meet their clients' social, physical, and spiritual needs in a safe and secure environment. With 30 years of combined experience, you can trust in the caring, compassionate staff at Precious Places Adult Daycare, 6128 Merger Drive. Call 419-491-0970 today.
Welcome back to the Warren Thomas Communications and Collaboration Show with Feed Lucas County Children and their partners. I'm with Tony Siebenek, and we've been discussing the agency, Feed Lucas County Children, that he directs. Tony, I want to talk a little bit about, because our time is so limited, you know, you got 28 minutes and 30 seconds. I want to let the viewers know, too, that we are going to be launching our internet radio where we can continue the story and get into more depth. And that's going to be WTCinternetradio.com. But I wanted you to tell the viewers what they can do to help, as far as if they want to be a location where you serve children.
You know, Beth, we're always looking. Right now, we're only reaching about a third of the children in need in this county alone. Mm-hmm. So there's better than 14,000, 15,000 kids that we want to reach.
Sure.
We're always seeking out neighborhoods or churches or other nonprofit agencies that are working with these kids. We ask them to give us a call. Everybody knows we're probably the easiest group to work with. Mm-hmm. Give us a call. We're looking for more places to feed children. The process is a lot easier than people realize. You know, everybody thinks that everything in life's got to be so complicated, but once a group starts working with us, they find out that it's actually a very easy procedure to get involved. And we just encourage people, if they're working with groups of children, mm-hmm. just give us a shout. We're going to stop by. We're going to see how we can collaborate and come together for the sake of these kids. You know? That's
great. Now, what phone number should they call if they?
The best number is going to be the 419-260-1556.
Okay, and then the website. They can go and get some information off the website, too.
Yes, the website's got a lot of information on it, and just go to the feedlucaschildren.org.
Okay.
There's just everything about us is on that website, and if they go to the website, they're going to get a lot better understanding of the different services and the things that we can do to help these other neighborhoods that mm-hmm. aren't being reached.
Well, we've run out of time. Thank you so much. And like I said earlier, this is an ongoing campaign. It's mm-hmm. not going to stop until all the hungry children are fed. Thank you for watching the Warren Thomas Communications and Collaboration Show. And remember, you are part of a unique equation, an intricate piece to a beautiful puzzle. And together, there is nothing we can't do.